G'day, mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. We're doing recycling this episode. We're doing lots of recycling. So, let's start with... Okay. I didn't make that. Alright, so let's start with actually making blue chests. Are there a lot of repair packs in the network? Oh, there must be. Okay. We want to request in... I don't want to request in quite that much. There we go. Still might be a little bit of overkill. But that's okay. I'm going to request in, we're going to bring out, we're going to put down one of these, we're going to limit you to blue chests less than 100 in the network, please. And, oops. I'm going to put one of those there, one of those there, copy and paste that one across to there. And output. Yes, output, he says. Sure. That works, actually. Limit you to... I think I only want 50 of these. These new buffer chests, they're new, so I don't know how many we're going to use. Alright, now they're set up. We need to start setting up some auto trashers. I definitely do not want more than 50 of those, or more than 50 of those. Alright, back to where we were. We're going to request in blue chests. And because I'm impatient, I'm going to handcraft one. We're going to put one here. And you, sir, shall give me... Where's science? Red science, please. And I have to make sure, this is important, that you output onto the right side of the belt. You do. Excellent. Next, I want a new chest. You, sir, are going to do green science. And again, you'll output onto the far side of the belt. Military science. Military science, do you matter? Yeah, we're going to make sure you're on the far side of the belt as well. Power pole. Because you're guaranteed, with all the ripping up and putting back down, some science somewhere has ended up in the network. You're limited. You're limited. Now, see, I'd like to bring... Okay, hang on. Let's do... Put you in a buffer chest. Put down another... Does it matter which side of your belt you go on? No. So I'm going to put down a requested chest. And I'm actually going to request in gun turrets. But I'm not going to tick to request from buffer chests. And a robo port. Yeah, we just got a dead zone. Done. So, because this goes into a buffer chest, the Logibots can use it. The construction bots can use it. But we don't end up with a loop. This is just the excess that have accidentally ended up in storage or something else. Power armor's now done. Sure, let's make our stack inserters better. And as you can see, this is cleared storage. There's nothing left in storage, which is great. Oh, that's right. You were picking up all the odds and ends that accidentally ended up on a coal belt. Grenades, I think I'm going to do the same thing. Just because I guarantee you there's been some random grenades that have ended up in my inventory and then I've dumped back into the Logi Network. Oh, I don't want that color chest, I want that color chest. And we want to requesting grenades. Done. Really? There's no grenades in the network. Well, okay. In that case then, we'll get rid of that chest. Ammo. Ammo, definitely. We're going to request in... No, I just cleared all the ammo from the network. And we really should have ammo available. And you, we're going to connect. We're going to limit you to 400 rounds. I figure. Maybe change that back down. Okay. Engines. Yeah, excess engines can just stay in the network. I'm sure. We don't have anything Logi base yet. Let's put one in just in case. Intermediates, engines, 50. There's 1.3k in the network. Okay, they're definitely going to go on the belts. Curiosity's sake. Where'd those engines go? You're on the right side belt. So let's actually change this so you go onto the far side of the belt. We're the fast certain. Of course, it's the one spot that's not powered. Alright, so engines go into the network. Now, what's slowing you down? Just the sheer amount of paint you're using. What's slowing that down? The fact that... Oh, the fact that it's yellow to start with. Probably doesn't help. But also the fact that we're just maxing out the bus. That one, that one, that one, that one. Those two, those two, those two, and those two. Yeah, it's not going to help it. Things. Oh, maybe do. Yeah, okay. So maybe that speeds up blue. Blue production. Same time, we're going to put down a single Logi chest. We're going to request in mining drills. We're going to put a railroad port right there. And there's definitely some in the network, so we're going to empty out the network again. This is all about just emptying the network of anything, emptying storage of anything that doesn't need to be in storage. I'm going to do that one that way. Request a chest. Electric engines. There's none of the network. Nope. Alright. Purple science, definitely. Definitely. Purple science, none in the network, good. We're going to leave that one entirely. Blue chest again. High-tech science, none in the network. Okay. So that's the recycling done down the right-hand side of the bus. Now let's go to the left-hand side of the bus. And then we'll go look at storage and see what other random crap has made its way into storage. Let's bring this belt out a little bit. And copper wire. Yep. Plenty of copper wire. Now you can see every single time I'm doing this before it feeds into a system. Alright. So, in theory, if we feed in... We want to feed in this side or that side? Actually, we want to feed in on the other side. Report. Right. There. And... Oh. Okay. Excellent. So, this one's fairly important. You will always end up with random copper wire in your network from ripping up green circuits or some other thing. Right? And we want to feed in... Actually, the north one we want to feed in on this side. Okay, method to my madness. Be patient. We're going to go through the steps one by one. So, this one we're feeding in on the top side. And that is because... No, I was wrong. I was wrong. Had it right the first time. Done this enough times by now. I should know this stuff. So, we feed in on this side. One, it stops this inserter running. So, it's going to stop using copper. Two, it's going to feed down here. And if there's ever a gap, it'll feed down. If there's ever a gap, it'll feed down. If there's ever a gap, like there is right now, we just saw a couple just tick over, it'll feed down. Same story, there was a gap there, it'll feed down. Okay? You can see these are moving ever so slowly. The important thing is they are moving. So it means hopefully these guys will pull out the excess copper wire that's in the network. And we can see there's 300 pieces of dynamite, so there's less than 300 pieces worth of copper wire. So there's some. Not too much, but definitely some. Plastic's another good one. Because there's plenty of that in storage. What else? Heaps in storage. We got 1.2k stone. Stone's an easy one, and it's actually we'll expand our make everything in it shortly. But we also have some copper. Oh, we're still running the yellow belt here. All right, we'll do some upgrades whilst we're here. Stop moving me, belt. Stupid splitter. Oh, stupid coal. Alright, let's do even more capacity bonus for the inserters. Get them going as fast as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get some more red belts. There. 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 That one, that one. That one. That's from our original copper mine, which is still going. We really want that empty. Let's go red there, red there, red there, red there. You're red all the way down, are you? Yep. And these guys are going strong, so the only other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some yellow belt in there. And I'm going to make... No, it already is red belt. Is there a better way of doing this? There is. There is. a bit of a janky way of doing things, but it will work. Really? Yeah, we've still got ammo shortages. Yeah, I'll make it better by adding small gun turrets. I don't think our issue's actually ammo itself. I think we might have just hit the hard limit for how much we're producing, and therefore how much we're getting on the belt per second to how much we're using per second. Okay, no, wrong one. No, wrong one. That one. Okay. I'm going to slow that belt down. So we're going to take 4 and feed it into these 4, which will then feed it down. It's less than ideal, because it does mean there is a chance we might have uneven train unloading. But it's something. It's something, because I want that original copper gone. I really, really do. Even then, it's still not quite fully compressed. Oh, this guy's not fast enough. We're standing at pace. Let's get some stack inserters, stack inserters, stack inserters, more stack inserters. Is that better? Not really. These chests have too much copper in them. That's definitely causing us problems. But these ones are not synced up, and they're working beautifully. These ones are perfectly synced, and there's all these gaps. And making red belt's just going to make it worse. We really need the stack inserters, do we? Bugger. I'm hoping to starve off putting stack inserters in the output just at the moment. But fine, if that's what we're going to do, that's what we're going to do. Yeah, still not perfect, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Okay. How are you going? You're now actually coming out at full speed. Okay. Alright, so that's one more done. The only thing I didn't do, which is really important, is I need to set up recycling. Because we have excess. What we'll do is we'll just do it here. Is that inside a logic network? Nope. Let's go with one closest to storage. That seems more logical. We have a heap of copper ore in the network. And of course, no power pole. Done. So, that'll clear out the copper ore. Next on our list is iron ore. Same story. Put down a single requester outside the network, of course, because that's my luck. With a power pole. You are going to request an iron ore, and iron's slightly different, because you use iron ore to make concrete. So there is a chance later on down the track you may request iron ore to do concrete. So we actually do this. We say, so first off we requested iron ore, and we requested 100. Then we say, hey, only going to work if there's more than 100 iron in the network. Oh. Come on, power up. Because this guy will light up, hopefully. And prove my point. Come on, there we go. So he's lighting up because there's more than 100 iron ore in the network. There is 400. 403. Why is more going in the network? That's silly. But sure. There's 400 inches. That's slowly emptying them. So that'll keep going till we get to 100 in the network. And that 100 will be the 100 in the chest plus 100 in storage. So we've technically got 200. Alright. But it means there's always 100 there. Should we want to request it later on down the track to do something else with. Okay, so we're at 10,000 copper plates. Which I'd like to insert here. But getting onto that belt is impossible. Absolutely impossible. So this one, I'd like to put my iron plate right here. But there's no way I can get a chest and an inserter into that gap. It's just not physically possible. Okay. Alright, what we'll do, we'll start upgrading this. You're red, you're red, you're red. Is that it? Okay. I broke stuff again. No. I do not wish to manually upgrade you. I wish to drag and drop. And then whilst we have the belt cleared, let's upgrade it, because it's so much easier to see what's happening when there's no ore on it. Okay. You know what? We might upgrade the whole belt in one here, just because we can see what's happening. You're a righty. Why do you not light up? Oh, because this one's not any good anyway. Pop that there. Hook those two belts up. Go to rail belt. Keep going north with it. Now that was a horrible split anyway. You're still in the yellow variety. So let's clean you up. And then I'll upgrade this one manually. Underground, there. Belt. And then clear that blueprint. Blueprint all of that without that stuff. Put that there. Hook those up. Same story, we just rip that up. Replace it. I'm actually going to blueprint that one correctly. And we give you back your R icon for right. Okay. And the make everything belt recycling will take care of all the excess junk. No, we want an R for right. You'll go in there. We're still going to have copper plate recycling. So that's something we'll have to do something about. Same with iron. You end up with a lot of random iron plate and copper plate in storage from stuff like this. Upgrades. Where it's just quicker and easier to rip it all up and build it again. Oops, missed those as well. That's a left-handed one. Are we done? No. Of course there's more. See, that's me. It's all red belt to here, but then I put down a left-handed one because... in yellow belt because I hadn't blueprinted a right-handed one. And rather than fixing it on the spot, I just left it. Because that's what you do. Alright. So hopefully the bots take care of all of this. That's looking pretty good. Your copper for green circuits. So you're somewhat important. So let's upgrade you at the same time. You're all now red belt. Because I can see it currently. And because you're empty currently. A four-way split right there. Research. Sure, landmines. Why not? Should be a quick one. And then we'll add copper back to the bus. And boom, you'll start going. Okay, so we're going to add one here and one here. Just an effort to get rid of all that excess copper. You request in 100 plates. Power again. Oh, that could be really bad. I don't think I turned it up from 2000. I didn't. Power's about to crash hard. Really hard. $200. You know what? We're going to save it here. We're going to save it. We're going to run. We're going to come back and fix this in the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. As always, hopefully nothing dies in the meantime. And I'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye!